Hello and welcome. I've spent my entire career right on the front lines of hotel operations and technology, and I'm here to tell you something important. When you think about AI in hotels, I want you to forget about the flashy robots you might see in a lobby. That's not the real story. The real story is a strategic revolution in how we run our businesses, and today we're going to build the roadmap to lead that revolution.
Now, the framework we're about to go through, this isn't just some abstract theory. This is the kind of high-level strategic thinking that's taught in the world's best hospitality management programs. In fact, it's a capstone topic at places like Europe Hotel School London, and it's specifically designed to create the next generation of leaders in our industry. So, to all the students who are joining us for this online learning journey, it is an absolute pleasure to be your guide. Our main goal here is to give you that practical, real-world knowledge you're going to need to not just succeed, but to really innovate and lead in what's becoming a very fast-changing industry. Okay, so here's our plan. We're going to start with the big picture, the strategic AI roadmap itself. Then we'll dive right into the three critical phases. First up is Phase 1, assess and prioritize. Then we move to Phase 2, integrate and build. And finally, Phase 3, optimize and innovate. By the time we're done, you'll see that AI isn't just something you buy, it's a core part of your hotel's ongoing success story.
So, you might be wondering, why do we even need a roadmap? Well, here's the thing. Successfully adopting AI is never, ever an accident. It demands a really deliberate, structured plan, one that's tailored to your hotel's specific size, its market, and just how mature its operations are. This roadmap is what makes sure your investments in technology are perfectly aligned with your actual business goals.
Every great journey has to start with knowing exactly where you are on the map, right? You wouldn't just start driving across the country without a GPS. It's the exact same idea with AI. Phase 1 is all about taking a good, hard look in the mirror, understanding your own operations, your capabilities, and your biggest challenges before you even start thinking about buying new tech. All right, let's break this down. Step 1, evaluate your current systems. Is your property management system up to date, or is it actually holding you back? Step 2, analyze your data. Do you have clean, reliable guest profiles, or is everything scattered across different departments? You have to remember AI is only ever as smart as the data you feed it. Step 3, identify your key pain points. What's the biggest headache? Is it that long check-in line every day at 3 p.m.? The housekeeping team struggling with room turnover? These are precisely the problems AI is designed to solve. And finally, Step 4, assess your team's readiness. Are they excited about change, or are they a bit resistant to new technology? Be honest about it.
And this assessment phase is where your strategy really starts to take shape, because honestly, the path forward can look completely different depending on your scale. For, say, a smaller boutique hotel, the main priority is probably going to be automation, using AI to handle simple reservations or answer common questions online. That frees up your small team to focus on that critical guest experience. But for a huge hotel or a global chain, the focus shifts to advanced analytics, using AI to optimize pricing across thousands of rooms or to predict guest behavior. That's how you gain a massive strategic advantage.
So, once you have your priorities figured out, it's time to start building. And that brings us to Phase 2, integrate and build. This is the exciting part, where all that careful planning starts to become a real, tangible thing in your daily operations.
This phase is really all about execution. It means doing things like connecting your property management system with your new AI-powered revenue tool so they can actually talk to each other in real time. It means training your front desk team not just on how to use a new chatbot, but what to do when an issue gets escalated to a real person. And it absolutely means building a true partnership with your tech vendors. They aren't just selling you software. They should be right there with you, providing support and sharing best practices from hundreds of other hotels so you're not trying to reinvent the wheel.
And that brings us to Phase 3, which you could argue is the most important of all: optimize and innovate. The goal here isn't to get to some kind of finish line where you can say, okay, we're done. The real goal is to build a culture of constant improvement, making sure your AI strategy evolves and grows right along with your business.
Look, this is not a set it and forget it kind of technology. Optimization is this dynamic, continuous cycle. You're always refining based on performance data. Is that AI concierge actually solving guest problems, or is it just causing more frustration? You're exploring the advanced features in the tools you already paid for. Maybe your revenue system has a brand new forecasting module you haven't even tried. And you're experimenting with what's new to stay ahead of the curve, always asking yourself, okay, what's next? So as we start to wrap up, let's really focus on the payoff here. When you follow this kind of strategic, phased approach,
You transform AI from what could be a risky, expensive gamble into a powerful, continuous journey that really drives your hotel forward.
This right here is the key mindset shift. And honestly, it's what separates the hotels that will just survive the AI revolution from the ones that are truly going to thrive in it. AI adoption is not a one-time project that has a start and a finish. It is an ongoing strategic function of the business, a continuous journey of alignment and improvement.
So, the most crucial point to take away is this. Having a clear, structured roadmap does so much more than just guide your next steps. It fundamentally reduces the risks that come with any new technology, and it ensures that you maximize the return on every single dollar and every hour you invest in your hotel's future.
So I'll leave you with this question to think about. This technology, it's no longer just on the horizon. It is here, right now, and it is changing absolutely everything. As a future leader in this incredible industry, how are you going to take these principles and lead your hotel's AI journey?